Welcome back to the talk tonight. Israel has officially outlawed models under a certain BMI. So could it be a trend that we'll see in other countries? Well, models cannot work in Israel now if their body mass index, a combination of your height and weight, measures less than 18.5. That's less than 118 pounds if you're 5'7". Israeli law also prohibits advertisers from publishing digitally manipulated images without a clear written warning that the pictures have been photoshopped. In April, a group will come to New York to try and persuade top fashion companies to ban super thin models as well. We continue our talk tonight with Michael Benny, and a lot of people are saying that's just not going to happen here in the United States.
But the photoshopping part definitely is not going to happen.
That's the part that I can get behind the most. I love that idea.
There's no way that advertisers are going to relinquish their power to advertise and their freedom of speech to advertise by saying, oh, by the way, we touched up the face on, try getting into the world of celebrities, for example, who won't be on the cover unless they get touched up in the right ways. So you're going to put Photoshop, on everything?
Something in the corner at the bottom.
No way.
I like it.
And even increasing the sample size. My sister works in fashion in New York City, and kind of in her circle, people will say, on a model, a size 2 or a size 4, that the clothes look better. That's what they say.
I see.
So, when you're talking about plus size models, what would you think a plus size model is? What's the average size?
Oh, gosh.
Oh, you mean like the number?
What would be the average?
You don't realize the emails. If either one of us say a number right now,
exactly. Don't go there.
We're
so
not
I'll tell you
there.
what it is. It used to be this 12 to 18. That size was considered plus size. Now it's 6 to 14, and the majority of women are either in that category or maybe even larger.
Yeah, it does.
That makes no sense.
Well, that just speaks to the whole thing of women's sizes anyway. Whoever started those obscure numbers that don't really relate to, like men, we're still stuck with, pant size, waistline, here's the number,
inseam,
here's the number, jacket size, here's the number, so we're not able to hide quite as well, although we have gotten away from that a little bit with XL, X, medium. But back to this modeling thing, I think that this is progress, and I think we've already seen progress relative to the Kate Moss era, for example, the heroin chic skinny time of 15, 20 years ago. And Sports Illustrated swimsuit edition being a perfect example of that, where they're showing Kate Upton and others who are a little more athletic, a little bit, just look like more like normal, still beautiful, but normal women.
But
do you see that?
Absolutely, but the problem with that is that there are still people who are talking about, is Kate Upton too fat? We saw that headline out there, which is absurd. It's ridiculous. But those conversations are still happening in some circles of society, so we still certainly have a ways to go.
Yeah, you know what? It struck me watching the Grammy Awards, Miranda Lambert's outfit. I was live tweeting the Grammy Awards, and she came out in a dress that showed her thighs. It was a very mini. And instantly on social media, the talk was, how in the world could she wear something like that? No talk.
That she should be covering
no talk
up more?
about what an amazing voice she has, just about her thighs. I thought,
but people are so critical.
The cruelty is a whole nother issue. It really has nothing to do with.
But whether it's models or celebrity and women in general, there's no question that they do set a tone for the country and for the world, if you're talking about Israel or European models, of how women see themselves. There's no doubt about that. They set the tone for fashion, don't they?
I was a 14-year-old girl once, and I know, like so many young girls out there, the insecurity that comes with being a young teenage girl and feeling like you have to look, just like these people on the magazines.
Right.
It's a tough time.
After they've been photoshopped.
Yeah. I will say, though, there are certain companies out there like Dove that's come out with a really incredible campaign, and they put out beautiful, real-looking women, and they're really proud of it, which is nice to see.
I wonder if they Photoshop.
Yeah, interesting. Talk Tonight continues every night at this time.
We don't.
Appreciate you joining
and
in.
It's so apparent on some of
us.
us.
A little Photoshop. Yeah, not even on our website, I don't think. I don't think we've been Photoshopped at all. You think they'd cut us a break there. Remember, you can post your comments on our Facebook page and also cnycentral.com anytime.